Happy Friday, guys. This is our only test video we're doing today, and I couldn't be more happy about this one. This bike is 2 years in the making. A complete frame-off restoration on this. This is the original Japanese Enduro. This is the bike that started the craze. This is the legendary square swing arm, low production number experiment from Yamaha. The bike where function followed form, rather. The beautiful badge tank with the red emblem. Very few are even left today that can be called restoration candidates. What you see here is going to be a unique opportunity to buy a completely restored, matching numbers, genuine 1968, 100% all there and correct DT1 250 Yamaha. The motor's been completely rebuilt from the crank up using NOS components. The fenders on the bike are perfectly straight. They have been refinished, but they are the originals. The tank has been professionally restored along with the oil injection tank. We have a completely documented restoration because all the work was done in our shop here. Up top, the bike revs out fantastic. The bike has Dunlop Universal Trials tires, special ordered from Japan. The seat is the original seat cover and seat foam. These bikes are notorious for the seat foam to degrade and come off as sort of a powder all over the bike. This seat has been silicone coated to prevent that from happening. The original 68 tack, the small tack gauge is intact. High-low beam and original headlight switch is intact. All correct components on the handlebars. Guys, this is a no excuses, no expense spared restoration. Do a drive-by. Go ahead. Hey. The 250 was the only model in the lineup, and this model was wildly popular, and it queued an entire lineup of Enduro models.
What's up, guys? Ken Kaplan here on the first floor of the New England Motorcycle Museum with what is the holy grail of two-stroke Enduros. The first year Yamaha 250 Enduro, the 68 DT1. This is a complete frame-off nut and bolt restoration that took us over a year to complete. If you've been following us, you might remember some people say they've been to hell and back for a motorcycle. We've been to Texas and back for this one. We bought a whole collection of Yamaha ATs and DTs from 68 to 74 from a private collector, literally a 28-foot trailer full. This was the holy grail. This is the finest of the entire bunch. We had 2 of these. The other one we had already sold when we first got the collection in. That one auctioned off for $10,500. It wasn't quite this nice. This one here, I've got 5 pages of restoration notes I can go over with you. Full nut and bolt, cranks, cases split, crank rebuilt using all NOS Yamaha components on the motorcycle. The original tins are in absolutely stunning condition, professionally refinished with the factory colors, the badges, the gas cap. The inside of the tank looks as nice as the outside of the tank. Rare, super, super rare first-year model. They only made, I'm sure Kenny probably knows the production stats better than me. What was it, 12,000 these they made? Or
somewhere in between 10 to 12,000 were produced.
10 to 12,000, and of that, 90% of them were ridden into the grave in the first 10 years because they were so fun to ride. I just got done taking a rip for it on it. They're nice and light, nimble. This is a square swing arm years with the badge tank, the low front fender, and she's absolutely stunning. Runs like a brand new bike. The tires were shipped from Japan. We wanted to go with the original style. Enduro tires, trials tires, everything on the bike is just absolutely gorgeous. The gauges are in beautiful condition. The glass is nice and clean on them. It's got a really cool smaller tachometer and larger speedometer, which is something they only did for a couple of years.
Specific for 68 was a smaller tack only, 68.
Yep, and the headlight bucket is painted the same color as the gas tank. Just a stunning piece. The NADA Blue Book on this model is $12,600. We've got more than that tied up in this bike with over $10,165 on the work order, plus the cost of the bike. So all the proceeds from this sale are going to fund the New England Motorcycle Museum. You will not find another one like this for sale anywhere on the planet. In fact, since we've purchased the 268 DT1s, we have not even seen one come up for sale at Mecum, at Bring a Trailer, or on eBay, or anywhere.
So a few things to note. The original tool canister is present, professionally restored. The chain guide on the left side, or rather the chain guard, is present intact. No bends or anything of that nature has been professionally refinished. The original shocks intact. The swing arm is in beautiful condition. Guys, fit and finish on the bike is second to none. Again, the seat is the original. It's been silicone sealed to keep the foam from coming out. The rear taillight assembly and license plate holder is also in beautiful condition. The fenders are perfectly straight. Wheel set is nice. Brakes are on point. We spent a lot of time getting the bike dialed in and ready to roll. Horn functions perfectly. The entire bike is refinished original or NOS with very few exceptions. Off the top of my head, I believe for reproduction components, I'll have to think about that for a second, honestly. The gas cap is NOS. The
This looks NOS too.
what's no, the tool canister has been restored. It's the original.
Finished.
Yeah.
As is the return spring for the brake. That looks to be brand new condition.
We took a lot of time. I mean, this was a frame off from the ground up restoration, so nothing on the bike has been overlooked or not touched.
The finish on the exhaust is excellent. The exhaust springs, exhaust manifold, everything looks brand new. All the hardware for like the tank badges looks to be NOS brand new, as is the hardware on the exhaust and the engine cases. You can see all the brand new gaskets on the base and clutch cover gasket.
Guys,
I want to show you something here. In 68, they had the right side shift capability from the factory. If you wanted to set it up as a flat tracker, the shifter could be mounted on either side, which is kind of cool.
right, in reading the work order earlier, we have noted there's new shift shaft seals on both sides, even the side that...
You can see it. In fact, we have the Texas title right here, all the way from Irving, Texas. The previous owner had done quite a bit of work on the restoration. We've got close to 100 hours into it. I would say there's somewhere in the area of 150 hours of labor has been invested into this bike. Our work order doesn't include what the previous owner had done, but I can tell you the total on our work order with the parts was $10,145. And as far as the parts go, I can read off the parts list now. It has a brand new battery, new spark plug, new head gasket, new base gasket, new intake gasket, new exhaust gasket, new first over piston. That's a 0.25 over, OEM NOS.
These are all NOS components.
Yeah,
Please don't leave that out.
Oh yeah, all NOS means new old stock Yamaha, okay? New rings, new small end bearing on the top end, new wrist pin clip, new crank seal set, new gasket for the clutch cover, gasket for the ignition cover, new oil seal for the Kickstarter shaft, new oil seal for the shift shaft, new counter shaft sprocket oil seal, new clutch push rod oil seal, new O-ring for the crankshaft, new sealing washer for the oil drain, a new OEM NOS float bowl gasket and miscellaneous carb parts, washers and O-rings, new foam filter, new petcock on the gas tank, and new 3 1/4 by 19-inch front trials tires with a 19-inch inner tube and a 19-inch rim strip. New rear 400 by 18 trials tire with 18-inch inner tube, 18-inch rim strip. Brand new drivetrain, 520 by 110 length, and brand new Yamaha tank badges. The handlebar left switch holder is a brand new NOS switch holder. The shift shaft rubber boot is brand new. As I pointed out on this side of the bike here, both sides have new shift shaft rubber seals. Brand new stator cover, and a new left-hand switch, high-low, and horn button. So the front fender is a new front fender hardware kit. It's the original front fender, just with new NOS hardware. A new exhaust mount kit and a new smooth top 6x1 bolt kit. Numerous shipping charges, and it has the new Scrambler Trail style grip set, which is the original style grip set. Brand new 7-piece cable set. So all of the cables on the motorcycle are new. The front brake cable, the clutch cable, the throttle cable, all the cables. The cable on the oil injector, everything. So that's what would I have off this part list. And I know anytime you do a 1-year restoration like this, not all the parts made it on there, but as you can tell, obviously it's an extensive full frame up restoration. So
on a build like this, where we wanted the bike to have the highest fit and finish as possible, and we use NOS components wherever possible, although there's some things you just can't get around. There's a reproduction high quality petcock. The cable set it's a high quality reproduction, although we could not get those through Yamaha. So there were some items that we had to go the reproduction route, although all the important components that will be the determining factors of that, and the factors that drive the values on these bikes, are all genuine Yamaha, and the most important being the motor components.
When the motor was completely finished and the carb was installed and tuned, it was run through the 3 heat cycles that is recommended to seat the rings properly, and then properly broken in by Mark Olson, who was one of our senior techs who no longer works here. He's over 50 years experience, phenomenal tech, and the Wizard, Dirt Bike Wizard, ended up finishing the restoration. Mark had trued the crankshaft. One of the reasons the bike is so smooth, no vibration, I don't believe they're actually trued at the factory, but the crankshaft was trued here, and everything was reassembled on the original factory cases, which were cleaned and painted the original color. So the case bolts are all brand new. The airbox was cleaned, has a brand new air filter. So that's about it, folks. The fuel in it, we're running only VP small engine fuel in all of the motorcycles that come through the museum. It's 94 octane, ethanol free. I've started motorcycles personally that have had VP racing fuel and had sat for over a decade and fire right up. It will not clog your jets like the ethanol fuel. So if you have any questions about this bike, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Truly a no excuses bike that we've been to hell and back to get it where it is now. Title in hand, 5-page work order with all the receipts. Truly an investment quality bike that is only going up, and you will not find another one. There's not another one like it for sale anywhere on the planet today. This is it, folks. If you want it, click the buy it now button before someone else's does, because it's going to be gone, and you're going to regret it, because you won't be able to get another one if this is what you're looking for. We'd love to keep it here at the museum. You're welcome to display it here as long as you wish, and or pick it up as soon as you like. And we ship it anywhere in the country. I'll let Kenny go over that with you.
Ship the bike anywhere in the States, fully insured, no deductible. Message us your zip code for a shipping quote. Guys, I feel the need to tell you, although we say no excuses, the original fork tubes do have a bit of patina near the top here. Brand new fork seals, although the fork tube's just a little bit of patina here. I'll try and get some up-close photos for you guys in the ad.
52-year-old original chrome on the forks, granted, is not perfect. And even this bolt right here, we weren't able to find an NOS replacement for it. It's got a little patina on it, but they're original components, and that's what matters.
As such, the tachometer here, impossible to find. This is original equipment. Not re-chrome, not a reproduction. A little bit of patina, but it's original and correct. And the bike runs like a Rolex watch. There's not a lot to say about it, guys.
High beam, low beam works beautifully, as does the brake light.
We can ship the bike overseas.
God bless America and God bless Japan for bringing these to the USA, because they're awesome.
We can ship these bikes overseas inexpensively, so get in contact with us with any questions. We have good contacts who will handle the ground and ocean freight as well as customs clearance. Guys, ask us any questions, 860-454-7024. My name is Ken Jr. I'm the sales manager in the cycle shop. We can help you with anything you need to know on this classic Yamaha Enduro. Good luck bidding, guys. Thanks for watching this far, and God bless America.